Hello, everyone. I thought I would do an impromptu live stream here and talk about the recent news that Sony is actually buying Audeze, the headphone company. Now, when I say Sony, it's not Sony proper that's buying Audeze. It is Sony Interactive, which is technically the PlayStation division of Sony. So it's not like they are, in my opinion, going after the Sony LCD series of headphones, the Audiophile headphones. They are more interested in not Sony, the Audeze headphones. So it's not as if Sony wants the Audeze Audiophile headphones. It's that Sony really is going after the Audeze gaming headphones, like the Maxwell. And so they want to kind of expand that. So I thought that news was kind of interesting. And let me read you. I'm also going to post a link to the press release down here in the description field, but I'll read you here. So this was from August 24th, so I know less than a week ago here. And this is from the Sony Interactive Entertainment website. It says Sony Interactive Entertainment to acquire Audeze, a leader in audio technology and developer of award-winning headphones for gaming. Acquisition bolsters SIE, which is Sony Interactive Entertainment's continued focus on innovation in the PlayStation audio experience and brings Audeze into the PlayStation ecosystem. Sony Interactive announced today, this is pretty much what I just said. I'll just read this. It's not too long. I'll just read the entire press release. Why not? Sony Interactive Entertainment announced today that it has entered into an agreement to acquire Audeze, a leading audio technology brand and pioneer of high-end gaming headphones. The acquisition will strengthen Sony Interactive Entertainment's efforts to continue innovating when it comes to the audio experience of PlayStation games. Audeze will continue to operate independently and develop multi-platform products while benefiting from being a part of the PlayStation ecosystem. Based in Santa Ana, California, Audeze develops award-winning headphones for the professional audio, audiophile, and gaming markets. These headphones use Audeze's patented technologies and unique planar magnetic drivers to deliver an outstanding sound experience for consumers as well as recording professionals, including sound engineers at many game development studios. Audeze designs and manufactures its planar magnetic drivers and professional headphones in its California facility. Quote, Audeze is a premier brand of headphones, and this acquisition highlights Sony Interactive's focus on innovation and providing the best audio experience to PlayStation players, said Hideki Nishino, Vice President, Platform Experience at Sony Interactive Entertainment. Quote, we're excited to bring Audeze's expertise into the PlayStation ecosystem, building on great strides we've made with PlayStation 5's Tempest 3D audio tech and Pulse 3D wireless headset. Another quote, Sony Interactive provides Audeze with a unique opportunity to scale our business as we continue with our mission to deliver best-in-class headphones to recording professionals, audiophiles, and gamers, said Sankar. Don't know how to pronounce his last name, so I'm not going to try, but Sankar, the CEO of Audeze. We're also looking forward to contributing to Sony's interactive efforts to take PlayStation audio experiences to the next level. Terms of this transaction, including the acquisition cost, are not disclosed due to contractual commitments. So yeah, that's quite interesting. Personally, just as my own personal opinion on this, is I kind of think the audiophile Audeze headphones, the LCD models, are probably going to be going away. Just my opinion. I don't think Sony cares about those. I think Sony wants to acquire and keep developing their gaming headphones. If it was Sony proper that bought Audeze, I would maybe think differently. Because, they have more of an audiophile emphasis. But Sony PlayStation, the PlayStation department of Sony, the gaming department, doesn't really care about high-end audiophile headphones. They only really care about the gaming headphones that provide the sort of 3D effect and have a microphone in them, and headphones that are optimized for gaming, like the Audeze Maxwell. So I kind of think the writing is on the wall for the LCD headphone line, but I would love to hear what you think. Even if you're watching this later, leave a comment, or if you're watching this now, feel free to post in the chat, and just would love to hear what you guys think. because it's sort of an interesting development. I mean, will the LCD line of headphones be a collector's item someday? I don't know. It'll be interesting. Let's see. There are some comments already here, and I know this wasn't a scheduled live stream. I just decided to just do this impromptu. But if you're watching this later, you can leave a comment. So somebody left here. I don't know. I guess your username is DJ Brobot. He says, I had a feeling they were looking to sell. They really haven't created new things outside of gaming and niche studio cans. I think they gave up the ghost after they had that break several years ago and that fight between the leaders of Audeze. Well, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. They did come out with the new line of LCD headphones within the last couple of years, the LCD 5 and what is it, the MX model? I think it's MX4 or something like that. And then they also have that Manny Moroccan version, and those headphones have a totally different form factor than their prior LCD headphones. So they're a lot lighter, and they have smaller cans, and they don't have a wood surround, they have an acrylic surround. It's just a whole different design. So they haven't completely given up, and they have continued to develop LCD headphones over the last few years. So I don't necessarily agree with that statement, but it will be interesting to see what happens going forward with this news. And for people watching this video later, if you're able to leave a comment, I'd love to hear what your thoughts on this. Like, what do you think the future of Audeze LCD headphones is going to be? Are they going to continue to produce audiophile headphones under, being owned and being under Sony Interactive? Personally, my feeling is they probably won't. But it remains to be seen. I don't know for sure. That's just my own hunch. I don't have any kind of information on that, or I'm not really basing that on anything than just my own personal hunch. But, if you look at a similar situation that happened a few years prior with Sennheiser was actually sold. Sennheiser sold their headphone division to some other holding company or something, and they haven't come out with any audiophile headphones since. I think they've come out with a couple of consumer models, some momentum models and stuff like that, but they were not they're not producing the HD 800 and above line of headphones anymore, to my knowledge. Nothing new is coming out from them, and I think partly one of the reasons is because the main designer there left during that time as well. He left Sennheiser, Axel Grell, to start his own, I guess, headphone and audio company. So they don't have anyone, at least Sennheiser doesn't have anyone, in-house to actually help design, audiophile headphones, to my knowledge, anymore. So, or maybe they do, but they have to slowly ramp it up, which can take years. So that's a sort of similar situation. But yeah, it's kind of interesting, and I was a little bit surprised. I can't say that I wasn't when I heard this news about Sony acquiring Audeze. Now, I would prefer if it was Sony proper acquiring Audeze, because Sony proper could have easily brought it under their line, because Sony makes headphones, right? They could have brought the Audeze brand under their line, under their whole umbrella, and it would have kind of made sense. They could have even continued to make high-end Audeze headphones under their Sony, high res line. How the Sony headphones, the MDR Z1Rs have that sort of high res branding from Sony. They could have done that, but this is not Sony that's buying them. It's Sony Interactive, which is totally different. So I think that's just really interesting. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of open this up to comments from you guys and see what your thoughts are on this news. And if you want to read the press release, I will post a link in the description field. But yeah, what are your thoughts on that? And what are your thoughts on the future of Audeze going forward, especially with regards to the Audeze LCD line of planar headphones that we all know and like so much?